Good afternoon, everyone. Patrick Arapi here, bringing you Milford TV's coverage of Milford Hawks athletics. Today, we're back at the turf field for more action with the boys lacrosse team as they take on Seekonk. If you tuned in at all to our last broadcast on Monday, saw the boys come away with a big 15-3 win over Taunton and hoping to carry momentum here today. Seekonk in possession early. They go from left to right across your screen. Behind the net now, number 9, Tarian. Tarian back out to Matthew Cuna. They swap. Cuna heads behind the net, being watched there by Oliver McKee. Cuna outlets now. Back to the midfield. Cycle down low. Pass, misconnection there. Cuna going over to get it for Seekonk as they resume play. Evan Seals with it now on the near side. Being watched by Henry Baldick. Sears opts to give it up to Cuna. Cuna pass misses the target. And turn over here, it goes right now to Jacob Lagore. Lagore with 97 points coming into action this afternoon, looking to get to the 100-point milestone. We'll see if he can manage that. Mayetta back to Baldick, now reverses back to Mayetta. In the slot, whip shot there, goes wide.
Good shot, Rob. Hey, Rob. Oh my goodness, how are you? I haven't seen you.
Milford still with possession. Bad pass there. Goes out of bounds, and now possession shifts to the Warriors. It's Connor Loomis with it, who's just dished off to number 11, Evan Seals. Cuna getting bumped and losing control temporarily. Now picking up is Seekonk. Throwing into the slot and a goal. A great shot there from Jeffrey Millette. Unmarked in the slot. 1-0 Seekonk early on. Play resumes now. Milford in possession in the attacking end. Mayetta on the near side. Heads to his right, now dishes off. Farrell down low. Shot doesn't get through there. Battle in front. Jade Martins with it. Shot and a goal. Martins, good job sticking with it, finding the loose ball. Able to corral it and then put it over the shoulder in a downward trajectory, giving the Hawks the tie now 1-1. Quick strike to even it up. Nine minutes to go in the open quarter, tied at 1. Now with it, it's Brady Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick looking for options at the midfield. Now opts to give it up to Connor Tarian. Fitzpatrick comes off for a change now on in his place, Connor Loomis. Tarian meanwhile behind the net, being chased. Gets it away over to Gavin Hunt. Hunt back to Cuna. And Cuna Gets over to Seals. Seals, the senior midfielder. On the near side, trying to penetrate inside. Shot goes off the outside of the net. Nice day today at the turf field. Temps are hovering around 70 degrees, sunny. Some light winds. But another pleasant day here in Milford. Tarian now still with it behind the net. He hacked at relentlessly. Ethan Charchenko. Oof. Mouthful there.
Nobody cares.
Milford in possession on the far side of the field, heading into the offensive end. Farrell rotating into the slot, trying to make a power move, instead opposite the side of the net. Goes behind. Looking out front for his options. He's got Stokes, instead opts to go over to Nashwai. Now back to Stokes. Stokes gets pressured from behind. Good check there by Evan Vastison. Now a group of players fighting for the loose ball, trying to get to it. Joseph Pizzulo in there for Seekonk, a whistle stopping the play. Now resume Seekonk in the offensive end. Trying to get back on top. They were up 1-0. Only for a brief time though. Jeffrey Millette with it now. Millette trying to get past Stokes, can't do it. Dishes off. Bad pass there. Off the stick of Connor Loomis. And it rolls out of bounds. Two teams get reset now. Stokes on the far side of the field. Trying to spin past the defender, loses possession, now picks it back up. Spins right now, gets over to Baldick. Baldick over to Maeda. Maeda on the near side. Goes down low for Ligor. Ligor, quick move on the inside, looking to get there. Shot goes off the goaltender. Fitzpatrick, that might have hit him in the foot. Another chance there, stopped. Keegan Fitzpatrick, two big stops. Here comes Cole Gaudreau. Gaudreau hands off to Cuna. Cuna now down the right side to the slot. That one off the stick of a teammate. Looks like it might have been Connor Tarian who was trying to target. Seekonk back with it now. Millette. Tarian. Tarian behind the net now, rotating to the near side, gets a good pass out front and a goal. Evan Seals finishing off the feed from behind the net, giving Seekonk the lead right back 2-1. There from behind the net, found a man in space. Now we have some players down on the field. It's like one might have tripped on the ball. Number 14, Brady Fitzpatrick, he's up now. Milford back in possession off the whistle. Leosh to Farrell. Farrell to Maeda, unable to come up with the ball though. Started running before he had it. Able to get it back now. on the far side. Trying to collapse toward the net. Instead, has a man, the slot. That was Martin's wide open, but he overshot him. Now Gaudreau. Good pass at midfield. Finds Cazo. Cazo on the far side. Now rotated back to the midfield. Seals with it. Seals over to Loomis. Loomis being patient with. Now Connor Therrien in possession. Therrien looking to the slot. Rolling behind the net. Now right out front. Shot missed. Just wide. Evan Seals point blank. Couldn't put it home. Goaltender Alex McGuire outlets to Maeda. Maeda trying to get past multiple defenders. Now has a man free. That's Ryan Burns. Burns. Good pass to the center. Baldick inside of the net. Martins whips it home. Over the shoulder. From tight space, that's 2 for Jaden Martins and a 2-2 tie. Do you expect today's game to be a competitive one? Both teams similar records overall. Seekonk 5-8 coming into this one. Hawks, of course, got their most recent victory, which upped their spot in the standings to 4-9. Seekonk's last game, a loss, coming at the hands of Dighton Rehoboth. Their last win came just before that in a matchup against Greater New Bedford RBT. Therrien with the ball now for the Warriors. Being guarded by Stokes. Therrien tries to move inside, now passes outside. Good job there. Get that reception by Seals. Now behind the net. Twisting with it, trying to find anyone out front. Absorbing the hit, Gavin Hunt, but losing the ball temporarily. Now players scrapping for it. And Stokes coming out with it. Moving his way through the pile. About 5 people there, finds a man in space. Looking out front for the hat trick for Martins in the first, and then instead finds his way to Ligor, who shoots it wide. Just over 2 minutes to go here in the first. And a goal! Eric Farrell able to fight off the defender and sweep one home low, giving the Hawks their first lead, 3-2. Play back at midfield now, taken by Gaudreau. Now Cuna. Seekonk trailing for the first time today. Cuna, a nice move past McKee. In front and a quick response. Gavin Hunt on the side of the net. Off a good individual effort by Cuna. Ties the game right back up. Back and forth start to this one. Gaudreau able to scoop it up, taken down from behind, flag on the field. Tracy able to defer it. Gaudreau picks it up. Now to Cuna, one-handed. Scoops up, trying to find a way past McKee. Is Brady Evan Seals with the possession of the ball now. Slips and falls. Able to recover. It's Patrick now. Lone man. Dishes off to Cuna. Cuna in support. Seekonk looking to reclaim the lead. Under a minute to go here as we tick toward 30 seconds left. Cuna rolling off. Hard shot. Almost mishandled by goaltender McGuire, but he comes up with it. Play resumed here. Seekonk still in possession. 20 seconds to go. Shot gets blocked there off the stick of Loomis. Now scooped by McGuire with 10 seconds to go. McGuire taking his time. Now gets rid of it. Across the middle. Hawks are going to run out of time here, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. 3-3 your score after one. We'll be back for second quarter action just after this on Milford TV. And welcome back to the turf field at Milford High School for second quarter action between the boys lacrosse team and Seekonk. Teams now going in opposite directions. Milford Going from left to right, Seekonk from right to left. Seekonk picking up right here is Cole Gaudreau. Trying to make a power move through 3 defenders, but he gets bodied. Now picking up is Eric Farrell, and he just dropped another man. Evan Fastison down to the ground. Things getting chippy out there in the second quarter now, early on. Cal. Play just about set to resume now. Seekonk in possession now in the offensive end. Tarian with it. Tarian maybe looking to wind up a shot. That one gets blocked. That was Jeffrey Madden there. That ball goes wide now, picked up by Leoch. Leoch hangs back, now goes long range, overshooting his man. Flying all the way down toward where Jaden Martins is, but it rolls out of bounds on him. Seekonk back with it now, Tarian. Playing catch. Lone man up top. Side of the net chance. That's in. Gavin Hunt finding the back of the net again and reestablishing the lead for Seekonk. It's 4-3. Play back on here in the second. Milford trailing once again 4-3. Ball in possession on the far side of the field with Jacob Lagore. Being poked and prodded by Owen Tracy. In the center, Martins! Using his size, going over the top once again. He's got the Hattie. Game knotted up at 4 as these two teams just cannot separate one another. Off the face-off, Seekonk reestablishing possession. Trying to get right back on top. Now playing catch at midfield. These two teams met earlier this season. Seekonk coming away with a win in that one. Now trying to make it a sweep this season on Milford's home turf. McGuire down to 2 knees, able to swallow that one up. Now looks for a man to outlet to. Goes directly over the middle, finds Burns. Ryan Burns trying to fight for the ball back instead. It's Jacob Lagore picking up at midfield. Lagore, nice pass to Stokes. Stokes is shot and saved by Keegan Fitzpatrick. Another chance. That one goes wide off of Ryan. Off of Henry Baldick's stick. Sorry. except Ryan Burns and Henry Bollick for just a moment there. 4-4 your score, 8:40 left to go in the half. Farrell, a good hard check there. Jars the ball loose. Now it's Lagore with it in the slot. Lagore opts to go for the shot. At the top of the broadcast, Jacob Lagore closing in on the 100-point mark. Seekonk in possession. Cuna at midfield. Still with it. Twists off now. And now on the far side, Connor Loomis. Loomis spins on his man on Leoch. Loomis, a shot and a save there. McGuire, soft outlet over the top to Stokes. Stokes, man pursuit, goes side that. Martins off the crossbar and in. Make it 4. Hawks back on top, 5-4 after that masterful goal. So a quick timeout here. As we were saying, the two teams that met earlier this season, now Milford trying to get that score level. Now 1-1 this year. A little bit of a higher pace of the scoring in this one. The score in the last one was 8-5. That one happened back on the 14th of April. And so playback on, but a quick whistle right off the draw and infraction. Possession goes Seekonk's way instead. Fitzpatrick passing over. Seals, who dished off. Now with it, it's Connor Terrian. Terrian signaling for his man to come closer. Seals with it now. Seals, a shot picked out of the air by McGuire. He saw that one the whole way. Now able to get it up to Burns. Lagore taking some abuse. Lagore trying to get to the middle. Flag flies on the field. Ball behind the net, chased by Martins, as well as Jake Hendricks. Referee help getting the plate reset right now, but in the far corner. Martins passing to Lagore, now back to Mayetta. Baldick continuing around the perimeter. Stokes goes back the other direction to Lagore. Lagore's wind-up shot gets blocked. And number 25, Joseph Pizzulo, now with it is Cole Gaudreau. Gaudreau's pass high over the head of Cuna, unable to reach it. As Oliver McKee goes to track down that ball. Getting your score 5-4 in favor of the Hawks. So far, a lot of time left to go in this one. Stokes down low to Farrell. Farrell up to the top to Baldick. Now Mayetta finds Lagore. Quick pass to the side, then to Martins. Martins looking for another. He's got it. Jaden Martins, have yourself an afternoon. 5 goals. 5 goals for the sophomore. And it's a 2-goal advantage now for Milford, 6-4. Off the face-off, body thrown by Baldick. A little bit of a shot from behind there. Possession arrow goes to Milford. Leoshin Chuksenko off the field now. Coming out for Seekonk, number 20, Gavin Hunt. In his place, Ethan Gaudreau. Losing possession temporarily, now picked up by Farrell. Passing over to Martins. Martins got the hot stick. He's going for another one. That one off the side of the net. Might have been stopped by the goaltender. He picks it up. 2 defenders on him. Martins to the top to Baldick. Now a shot from Farrell. Underneath, sitting, is it over? And they're saying no goal. Keegan Fitzpatrick getting fortunate. Awful fortunate there. It's the ball unable to fully cross the line. It's just sitting right underneath him for a time. Now Seekonk back in the offensive end. It's Cuna. Cuna being bodied by Burns. Dishes off to Seals. Seals now gets it over to Terrian. Terrian hounded there by number 16, Travis Poplowski. Rotated back to McGuire, the goalie, and McGuire calmly walks it upfield. McKee goes back to McGuire. McGuire. And that Farrell shot. That one's low and just sitting there. Stop there by Fitzpatrick. And it stays a 2-goal game. 6-4, 4 minutes to go here in the half. Now Nash White back to Dylan Burns. Stokes. Stokes cuts through 2 defenders. Stokes looking, now flips it over to Farrell. Now facing the net. For a quick shot, that one goes wide. Play back on here. Stokes goes wide on the near side. Lagore. Cross to Farrell. Farrell, a spin move to the inside. A nifty little shot. Goes wide. Farrell, a little bit labored on the near side of the field. Might have taken a little bit of a shot to the midsection. Now it's Lagore, has another man behind the net. Goes to the far side. And rolls along the pass to the far side. Ball advanced past midfield. And now there. By Charksenko. Taking the body. Ball out of play here. Clock ticks toward 2 minutes to go in the half. 6-4 your score in favor of the Hawks. Seekonk in possession of the ball. Loomis to Millette. Millette protecting. Looking, has a man, Seals. Seals loses the ball, but reclaims it there. Stokes giving a little bit of space between him and Seals. Gonna spin off, can't do it. Loomis still trying to wind up a just way past the referee. It was Connor Terry. Burns over to McKee. McKee calmly over to McGuire. McGuire now has Burns over on the far side. Ryan Burns with it. Now it's Lagore. Lagore trying to make a move to the inside. Can't do it. Ball lost up. Lagore in possession here. Checked by Fastison. Now moves past him. Lagore, wind-up shot. Stopped. Good stop with the stick by Keegan Fitzpatrick. He able to get it in the net. A quick turnover at midfield has Lagore going right back the other way, though. Lagore winds up another shot. Picked with the net. A couple of good chances for Jacob Lagore, but equal to the task. The Seekonk netminder, Keegan Fitzpatrick. Seekonk in possession. Cuna trying to get past the bigger body McKee. Cuna whip shot on, and a goal through traffic. They're saying no goal, that maybe it went through the side of the net or something. Or rather, did it beat the clock? And it doesn't look like that one's going to count. So 6-4 your score at the half. We'll be back for second half action just after this on Milford TV. Stay tuned, folks. And welcome back to the turf field for second half action. A big hit there right off the face-off. Baltic able to maintain possession though. Stokes. Now over to Maeda. Baltic down low to Farrell. Stick in the way there by Seekonk. Now picked up. Lacrosse shot wide again, squeezing the stick a little hard today. Again, one of the top stories coming into today's matchup was Lacrosse being just a few short of 100. But as the main story this afternoon, here's a chance for Martins. Martins fakes the shot. Now gives it up to Maeda. Far side, Henry Baltic. To Lacrosse. Lacrosse a chance here. Shot stopped. And come back the other way is Seekonk. Cuna, good reception there. McKee trying to jar the ball loose. Cuna doing a good job staying with it. Now it's Tarian. Tarian moving to the outside, going down low, out front, trying to find a man. Unable to connect though. He was looking for Evan Seals. Hawks back in possession with it now. Pass intercepted. Now he's got to hurry up and get back to the net. Seekonk rushing up on him. Side into the slot. Shot. A no-look shot. It goes wide. So Milford back in possession. McGuire slowly inching his way toward the midfield. Now goes to McKee, a bounce pass. He's able to scoop it up. Goes back to McGuire. And a whistle there, a turnover. Back the other way comes Seekonk, now in possession. Tarian. Or rather, not Tarian, that was number 8, Ethan Gaudreau. Now in possession, Connor Loomis. Loomis at midfield. Up top all by himself. Now on over to Evan Seals. Seals with it. Try moving down low, so peels off. Gives it up to Millette. Jeffrey Millette alone up top. Being watched by Oliver McKee. Millette still with it. Pass to the side. Now up top, a shot. That one goes wide. Off the stick of Connor Loomis. Shot and a save by McGuire. Starting to stand tall and get into a rhythm back there. Burns now side of the net. Twisting Farrell. And picked with the net. Keegan Fitzpatrick, another big stop. Connor Loomis. On the far side now behind the net. Tarian, quick whip shot out front. That one might have gone off a post. Stays out. Burns with it. Over to Henry Baldick. Baldick, a quick duck, getting out of the way of the man coming. Now cuts to the middle and dishes off to the far side. It's Mayetta. Mayetta over to Farrell. Farrell with 1 goal today, the only person not named Jaden Martins to score. Mayetta. Jason Stokes. Mayetta again. To Baldick in the slot. Shot! And a stop there. With the net, once again, sharp with it is Keegan Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick moving toward midfield now. Passes to Cuna. Matthew Cuna with it. Fakes the shot now. Tries to move in. Top of the slot. Now working his way outside. Tripped up. And Oliver McKee's going to get your whistle on that one. No goals yet in this second half. All the scoring taking place in quarters 1 and 2. Seekonk's had the lead a couple times today, but Milford has taken it ever since and has built upon it with the second goal. Add a little bit of insurance in the meantime. Play back on here. Loomis to Tarian. Tarian, the far side, a shot. Gets blocked, stopped by McGuire. He claims it with the net. Quick outlet to Ryan Burns. Burns wide open across midfield. It's a 2-on-1 down low. Farrell unable to come up with the ball. Now has it, but taken there by goaltender Fitzpatrick. He's being awful brave out there. He's able to retreat back to the net now. The Hawks back in possession. Nashwai down the going behind the net. Now looking at Farrell's. Farrell over to Lagore. Lagore yet to tally today. He's had some golden opportunities. Being checked by 3 different men. It's a shoot. Or rather, Leosh checked that. And instead, back the other way comes Seekonk. After Milford unable to capitalize on the opportunity. And Patrick Garapi here on the call with you. Filling in for Tim Coette. Loomis backing up toward midfield in possession of the ball. Trying to break through the Milford defense, which has been stout over the course of this second half. Now Seals. Goes wayward from a check and now flips over to Connor Sears. Jeffrey Madden losing control of the ball there, turned over to Seekonk. Gavin Hunt being checked by Leosh. Picks it back up down low, curling off by Loomis, and now picked up by Dylan Burns. Burns opts to go to McGuire. McGuire quickly up the field to Stokes. Stokes in space, trying to move through. Stokes a shot, save! He and Fitzpatrick equal to the task once again. Still no goals yet in this second half. Farrell trying to get past defenders, shot way wide there. So again, after some relatively healthy scoring in the first half, things have dried up here in the third quarter. Jaden Martins with it behind on the far side of the net. Now rotating toward the near side, gives up to Lagore, now back to Baldick. Quick flip over to Stokes. Stokes to Lagore. Lagore fakes the pass, now gives it up to Farrell. To Stokes. Stokes moves inside, has a chance, opts to give it up. Shot off the, look to go off the post. Some more bad luck there. Ball on the ground, now picked up there by Seekonk. Spinning off with it is Evan Seals. Seals losing control. Stokes with it. Has Martins on the side of that. Opts to shoot and bounces it home. Jason Stokes finally breaks through for first goal of the second half, making it 7-4 in favor of the home team. So Seekonk back with the ball now, trailing by 3, fighting for possession. And whistle here. Clock stopped at 2:24. Terry being watched by Chuksenko. As Loomis at the top with him, gives it up. Loomis returns it to Tarian. Tarian to the slot, shot and a goal. Connor Loomis responds quickly and makes it once again a 2-goal match. So will the goals keep coming, or will the goaltenders get back to making a stand? Being abused, now gives it up. Farrell in the corner. Over to Henry Baldick. Rushing off is Matthew Leosh. Nashawati with it. Over to Farrell. Farrell looking inside, still opts to go to Nashawati on the out. Stokes rotates with Nashawati. Now on his strong side. Stokes still in possession, gives it up. Nashawati alone by himself up top. Now backing off a little bit, trying to find some space to work with. Fakes left, goes right. Now fakes to the other side, and a shot snuffed out there by Fitzpatrick with the net. Under a minute to go here. Seekonk trying to get back within 1. Cuna to Loomis. Loomis met by Stokes, and now peels back. Going left, Loomis looking to whap for a shot. That one goes wide. Seekonk still with it. 24 seconds on the clock. McKee struggling to get the ball. He's trying to protect with his body. Now helping out is Burns. Whole crowd of players there. Picked up by Terry on the side of the net. Trying to find a man out in the slot. Can't do it though. Overshooting Gavin Hunt just barely. Whistle play resumes here. Final 5 seconds. Ball is loose. Lagore trying to track it down, can't do it, and there's the horn. 12 minutes left to go this afternoon. 7-5 your score in favor of the Hawks. We'll be right back with fourth quarter action just after this on Milford TV. Now set for fourth quarter action here from Milford. Again, Patrick Garpy here on the call with you today. Filling in for Tim Coette. Hawks looking to come away with their second straight victory. After dominating Taunton 15-3 on Monday, find themselves up 7-5 on the Seekonk Warriors here in the fourth quarter. Gene Martin's 5 goals in the first half, but scoreless so far in the second. Other tallies for Milford today coming from the likes of Eric Farrell and Jason Stokes. Gavin Hunt leading the way for Seekonk today, a couple goals for him. Play resuming here. Martin's passing to Farrell. Get things started now to Maeda. Return, rather to Lagore. Check that, not Farrell. Rotating around the perimeter in the offensive zone. Stokes moved to the side. Point blank chance there for Farrell. Couldn't get it past the netminder, Fitzpatrick. Still threatening. Stokes with it behind the net. Looking toward Baldick, now goes to him. Henry Baldick over to Anthony Mayetta. Mayetta back. Baldick can't get the shot away. Picked up by Mayetta. Mayetta rotates out to Lagore. Lagore being poked at. Still in possession though. It's Cole Gaudreau on him. Gives it up to Henry Baldick. Now Stokes. Being watched by Ethan Gaudreau. Far side to Lagore. Lagore unable to find the back of the net today, though. He's had his chances. Lagore spinning off. Gives it up. Quick shot from the side. Picked up. There's the goal by Farrell. Looks like a broken play at the side of the net that Farrell was on top of. Slamming that one home. It's 8-5. Milford bench showing their best crew impersonation on the celly. Lead back to 3 for the Hawks. Hard check there from Henry Baldick. Losing control of the ball was Brady Fitzpatrick. Just over 10 minutes to go. Hawks trying to sense the kill today. Come away with their second straight victory. Connor Loomis being watched by Rowan Swineford. Now behind the net. Cuna out front. Good stick there to go off of Dylan Burns. Now picked up by Leosh. Leosh being hunted down by Gavin Hunt. Fans really getting into the game here in the fourth. Seals. Guarded by Swineford. Now back to Loomis. Loomis looking to maybe wind up a shot. Peels off. Gives it up to Tarian. Tarian thinking about maybe shooting himself, but he's holding back. Back to the top to Loomis. Now the side, big stop there on Hunt by McGuire. Stopping a low shot with the stick. Picked up by the Warriors. Clock now ticking toward 8:30 to go in the fourth. 3-goal advantage for the Hawks. Tarian, shot, can't get through off a body. There's the whistle, play back on now. Connor Loomis, side of the net. Hunt shot looked to go off the side. Picked up by McGuire. McGuire quickly over to Ryan Burns. Burns, 2 men down trying to take him out. And possession goes back the way of Seekonk. Cole Gaudreau. Gaudreau moves to the middle of the field. Thought he lost it, but he never did. Now it's Connor Sears. Sears behind the net to Cuna. Cuna up top, has Loomis. Loomis elects to pass. Therrien, a whip shot, scores! Great whip shot over the top. And it's a 2-goal game once again. Just under 7:30 to go in the match. Jaden Martins. Quick response by the Hawks reestablishes the 3-goal lead. Back for the face-off at midfield. Down there's Baldick. Instead, coming away with it, though, is Brady Fitzpatrick. After just cutting the lead to 2, unable to keep the deficit there, giving up a quick one right back to the Hawks. Making things tough, 9-6 your score. Connor Therrien. Quick shot and a save there, cutting through the slot. But a big stop by McGuire. Oh, it's a Nashwadi, can't handle it clean, but able to pick it up. Nashwadi now reverses, go back left to right. Farrell to Baldick. Baldick gives way to Stokes. Stokes being defended by Joseph Pizzulo. Goes down low on the near side to Farrell, who reverses back to Stokes. Stokes up top to Baldick. Baldick trying to make a move on the inside. Gives the ball up. Finds Barnes at the side of the net. Unable to get a clean shot away, though. That one squirts free and goes wide on the near side. Baldick with it. To Nashwadi, now to Martins. Martins using the body. Size mismatch there. Gives up to Baldick, and Baldick rotates over to Nashwadi. Back to Henry Baldick. Baldick moving down. Fending off the man. Face-off taken by the Warriors, trying to come up with a bunch of goals in a short amount of time now. Clock down to 4:22. Seals Over to Loomis. Loomis, quick cut to the inside, now gives it up. Pass just almost out of the reach of Terrian, but he's able to stick with it. Terrian, try to get a shot off, loses control of the ball, just sitting in front of the net, picked up by the Hawks. Motoring with it right now. Dylan Burns, side of the net, there's Martins. Oh, pass just too high over the stick by Farrell. Pass picked up by the Warriors. Loomis up to Seals. Pass not clean, but picked up anyway. Shot goes wide off the stick of Jeffrey Millette. Clock running once again now. Hawks in possession. It's Lagore. It's had a little bit of a quiet afternoon. Lagore trying to find the back of the net. Puts the body, now takes a shove. Hard check there from Cole Gaudreau. Gore comes off for a breather. Players getting reset on the field. Coming out for the Hawks now, Anthony Maeda going back on Jacob Lagore. Still a few minutes to go in this one. Hawks leading 10-6. Looking to avenge their loss early in the year at Seekonk. And in pretty good shape at the moment. Midfielders playing catch now. Ball out of bounds on the far side. And timeout taken here. 2:47 to go. We'll do the same. 10-6 your score. We'll be back for the remainder of this one just after this. Once again, welcome back to Milford. Patrick Garpy here on the call with you today, filling in for Tim Coette. Boys lacrosse in command at this point against Seekonk, 10-6, with under 3 minutes to go. Following this game, next week, boys lacrosse travels over to Attleboro for a road game. Eric Farrell coming off here as meanwhile, for Seekonk, they'll head back home for matchup on the 12th against Pontiac Regional, based out of Lakeville. Fourth, Tarian trying to get to the middle, picked up by the Hawks. Maeda absorbing the hit and just keeps rolling. Now at midfield, crossing over. Over to Gasparis. Back to Maeda. Maeda going low, gets the stick chopped out of his hand, and a whistle. Whistle goes and play back on now. Clock under 2 minutes. Hawks rotating the ball along the perimeter. Gore to Maeda. Over to Baldick. Good read on the play there by Gaudreau. And possession goes to Seekonk. Play back on now. Near side, Fastison. Gavin Hunt with it now. Back to Tarian. Stokes giving a couple cross checks there. Stokes again using the body. Huna battling through players. Can't beat 6 of them though. He's shoved to the ground. Flag comes out here. That one should be going against Milford. Coming off now is Ryan Burns, stepping on for him. Jeffrey Madden. Jason Stokes also coming off the field now. Clock now under a minute to go. Seekonk with the ball. Pass too hot to handle there for Tarian. He goes back, pick it up. Now side of the net. And McGuire putting the body on a little bit there. Knocking down Cuna. He's taking a little bit of abuse here at the end of this one. And off comes McGuire. And on Anthony Mastriani. So now on to finish the game. The freshman goaltender. Now just trying to get personnel on the field straightened out here. Referee coming over to the sideline, talk things over. Play finally resumes here. Clock back underway, ticking toward 30 seconds. Into the slot shot. Ends up falling off the stick of a Seekonk player and back up the field. Trying to keep it in there is Eric Farrell. Good attempt, but unable to. Ball back one more time with Seekonk. Terrian with it. Has a chance for a shot here, and there's a goal. They get 2 for Terrian in the 4th quarter. And a 10-7 game now, with just a few seconds remaining. Ball back at midfield here. Off the draw, battle, tied up. And that's gonna do it as the Hawks emerge victorious here this afternoon. So coming into the day, again, the talk was about Jacob Lagore trying to hit that 100-point mark. Unable to do it, though. The story ends up being Jaden Martins, the sophomore with 6 goals on the afternoon, pacing the effort for his team and leading them to victory. A big thank you to all of you who tuned in today, to our crew on hand. Tim Zalewski helping me out up top. Again, your final score for the final time today, 10-7 in favor of the Hawks. They take it over Seekonk. We'll keep an eye to our socials coming up as we'll announce our next sports coverage real soon. But until then, it's been a pleasure, and we'll see you next time, folks. Have a great one.